Well, hello, Colin.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing really well. I wanted to show you something. Have you ever wanted to be in a 70s sort of sci-fi atmosphere and wanted to throw your head around?
Well, actually, I've been living that way for the past 20 years. But it turns out that you can enjoy this fantasy in video game form thanks to Double Fine's new game, which is called Headlander. And I went to see it at PAX last week, and it was lovely because I got to see it in a hotel room rather than in a big hall with a billion other
In the
people.
show floor.
Yeah. But what I like about it is it's got that Double Fine thing going. I mean, look at these lovely colours. And that doesn't give you a sense of the humour and the fun that's going on here. I think it's being done by Lee Petty, who did that game with the Russian dolls.
Stacking.
Right,
yes.
which a lot of people love that game. So the thing about this one is you are like on a space station or whatever in the future, and it's all neon, but everything is everyone is robots, but you are a head, a human head, and you can detach yourself, your head, and you can put it onto other people. And crucially, you can put it onto the heads of these robot guards, so that when you go into combat with these guards and you're just about to see one of them looking mean, your head goes onto his head, you take over his body, and so the game isn't just about running around and shooting people, it's about solving puzzles. So yeah, it looks, I mean, I played it for, 15 minutes, it looks fun.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And would you describe this as sort of like a Metroid style of game, like the actual overall gameplay and structure?
Yeah, I mean, it's very much two-dimensional, although looking at it, it feels much deeper than that. But here you see a section where you're completely detached from any body, and you're just this rocket-propelled head that flies around. But there's tons and tons of different sorts of puzzles that allows you to do. I mean, you can stick your head onto computers, onto guards, onto a dog, onto other sort of humans. And the humans are kind of goofy, and they've lost any purpose in life. They just kind of mooch around, and they're controlled by a computer. So there's a fun sort of story going on as well.
Oh, that's great. I mean, that seems very much in keeping with Double Fine's style, where they kind of always have, the art is always really, really evocative, but it always serves some kind of story that has, some kind of message in there, even if it's, sort of fun and goofy like this. But this seems almost like a little bit of WALL-E with a lot of stacking.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think the thing that makes it interesting is not just the puzzles and the shooting. I mean, like you see here, the puzzle has to do with bouncing the lasers off the wall and getting the angle just right and hit him in the head so you can take over his body and open the door and all that stuff. But I think the fun here, and apparently it's like 8 hours long, the game, is going to be in these gorgeous colours, these characters that you come across. You come across these goofy robots. So I'm looking forward to it. Daniel, it's coming out on consoles and PC apparently next year, 2016.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it too.